From the 46, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
All right, y'all. I'm about to get the put the game on here that I'm playing, so y'all can see it soon. Just give me a quick second.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, right?
Come on, there we go. There we go. There we go.
He's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively.
So I got 18,000.
Only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
Got it. Ready?
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try and
go to the middle.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Viking 18. Ready.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
Ready.
Going for the number. They'll try and run. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
At the Vikings 6-yard line.
What up, Will? Good to have you back, man.
Let's go.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
So everybody, one of the greatest that ever does it, one of the greatest artists, one of the greatest actors, has joined on here with us, Mr. Will Smith. Everybody say what's up to Will Smith.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
no going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Visitors 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And out now come the Vikings. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. In trouble, and he's taken down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. Can't get away, and he's taken down. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the Vikings.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the home team here, they are now 2 wins away from a perfect regular season as they move to 15-0. And they will hit the road.
Had to start the chat over. I don't know. Hey, Ace, no, I don't know what happened. I just got a notification thing on there saying to end the live, to avoid suspension. So I'm not sure. Don't know. Don't know what it was. Do me a favor, check into that Will Smith account for me. Yeah, I was getting notifications as well. So check into that. I need you to check into that Will Smith account for me. Also, once again, anybody that are on here, I need y'all to make sure that you are following by the guidelines of the live. Make sure that you are not doing things that you're not supposed to be doing on this live, because I will kick you off. Also, like I said again, this live is for entertainment purposes only. I'm on here to bring entertainment, sometimes make people laugh, You never know. You might hear me singing up on here, so you just never know. So yeah, let's keep it. Let's keep it good on here. Um, I do have a moderator on here, so if my moderator sees something or hears something that um, is not appropriate, um, she will, he, or whoever it is, they will. I have more than one moderator, so they will get you off of here. All right, so just know that you will be kicked off if you are not doing what you're supposed to do. So I don't know where this, whatever that notification is right here, don't know what that is. So one thing is we're not going to be disrespectful. Not going to be disrespectful.
National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's our visiting team and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys looking to finish out strong, 2 wins away from a perfect regular season. His counterpart on the other side, the Raiders head coach, Pete Carroll. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from Vegas. He'll get this past 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the Raiders come out, and Greg, they make a change at quarterback in the offseason. It is now year 13 for Geno Smith, but year 1 in silver and black.
You think back to last week and what was really a pretty bland game. He didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out with a win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built. Yes, you're going to need your quarterback to play good ball as the season progresses, but in the meantime, they are good enough around him that as he continues to find his way, this is still a tough team to match up with. You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
He's got the Golden Domer. That's Michael Mayer. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. 3rd and 10.
From the gun, it's Geno. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And the visitors are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it, so we're able to move forward.
The 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Come on. Not ready.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Ready.
Here's a run. A short kick. Down to the center.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Let's go now. Ready.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
Short of the goal line. A gain of 5 yards.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone for the score. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Raiders offense and Ashton Jeanty heading back out onto the field here. And he's been a workhorse in the backfield this season, right there amongst the league leaders in rushing late in the campaign. Off the play fake, it's Smith. Now he'll air one out. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And the visitors are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Ready? Trick the Eagles! Trick the Eagles! Go!
The drive will start on the ground. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
They'll go with a counter on first down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better. You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts, but the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So, if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
A pickup there of 13, and that will be a first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. Result is a
Third
first
downs,
down.
Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
And he will get into the end zone. Has a touchdown. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the visitors will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Raiders nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own
Look at the Raiders head man, Pete Carroll. His offense gets set to take over once more. They're in an early hole, 14-0. Gotta start digging out soon. They'll begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Jeanty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. One quarter in the books. 14-0 is our score. And we're back in Vegas after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. From the shotgun, Smith. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
3rd and 13.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. Oh, and once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again.
Now he's just single-handedly taking over this drive, Mike. I mean, they better find a way to neutralize him before he does more damage. Get more bodies on him, take the protection to him. Either way, just get him blocked.
This returnable from inside is on 40. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
Ready?
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down by Eric Stokes. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
19-18. Ready?
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Another carry for the running back. Justin Simmons.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Raiders offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Cardinal, 18, set up.
Pickett now on play action. The throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
Throwing on 2nd down. Pickett, a throw right side is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Red. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Up the middle they go. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He knocks it through. And the visitors will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28.
Look at the Raiders head man, Pete Carroll. His offense gets set to take over once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down.
Here we go, hey.
In motion, Besh. They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
Love to start
18.
any drive like that.
And
18 on the
Raider
first play. And a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. A throw right side. Take it in by Tucker. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
27 yards.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
First down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, here we go. Grenade! Go.
Lockett headed in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. Got this one down to Jensen. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's another.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come.
And he's going to be taken down. Sacked at the 17-yard line.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
A 2nd down throw for Pickett. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. From the gun on third down, here's Pickett. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to 4th and goal. On 4th down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Daniel Carlson for the Raiders.
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Raiders are on the board just before halftime.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. And I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Hope you're all having a very happy holiday season as we run through these final few games of the calendar year 2025. Here are the highlights. Our look at the NFL starts now. In Charlotte, the Panthers at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Ball carried by number 20. Taken down at the 14-yard line. It's a
third and long.
And it's third down.
Come on. Back to throw. Going for it all. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there.
On the deep ball.
And they force 4th down.
3 and out. 4th down.
Let's go now.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
First down.
What a play on 4th and long. 71 yards.
70, Timberwolves.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He's got it, and the visitors stretch it out. Leading now by the score of 28-3.
Raiders 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24.
Look at the Raiders head man, Pete Carroll. His offense gets set to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They try the zone read. It's Smith on the keeper. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
No gain on the play.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
at the 24-yard line.
They'll run with Genty. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Vegas.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
That's over the middle and intercepted.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Okay, second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And much more room to run on this one. Pickup of 8, and that'll bring up third down.
He just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's got even stronger now here in the second.
And yes, that'll get it. First down, mark at the 30. A good run will keep this drive going.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
They'll stay on the ground. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. That's enough for a first down.
At the 12-yard line.
Ready. Here's a toss, right side. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Brought down right.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
On second down, they run the counter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
It's a gain of a yard.
Third down and 9.
Third down.
Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That one caught by Beck. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So, from the 25, it's second and 5.
Second and 5. At the 25-yard line.
Here's Genty. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First and 10.
It's a gain of 18. And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 40.
From the shotgun, here's Pickett. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. Second and 10. Lockett headed in motion. On second down, Pickett. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the fourth quarter.
From the gun is Pickett. He's going to air this one out. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down. Lockett headed in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's got the tight end nailed. And he's going to have the Raiders first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on fourth and long.
First and 10 at the 40.
Now Pickett. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbound.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch.
He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
They'll begin here on the ground. This defense falls over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss of 2 brings up second.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Cougar 19.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Call it a gain of 13. And that will be a first down.
41-yard line.
Here we go. Stack.
They'll stick with him again. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 13 more on that count. He is churning out the yards. And another first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready.
Now give up the middle, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
That's good.
12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Ready, ready?
And this tackle there, he pushes forward, and will give him 4 yards. Second and 5. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Ready.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and go for it. That one, taken in for the score. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the visitors add on to their already sizable lead.
Raiders 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They're obviously looking for, I guess, a moral victory at this point. Still in search of their first touchdown of this game. This is probably going to be their last shot to get in the end zone. And this drive will begin with first down. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup of 9. And it's going to set up 2nd and 1.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
An 8-yard loss brings up 4th down.
The Raiders send their punt team out, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Now the return, and it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. You can see he's closing in on a rushing title, the league leader coming into the final 2 weeks of the season.
Let's go.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get about 5.
Ball carried by number 20. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Ready.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
42. Raiders 3.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw, Pickett. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the visitors are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win for our visitors. They move to 16-0 on the year. They have a chance next Sunday to become the first team to finish a regular season 17-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
miss some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
He didn't get the full chance to build on his MVP runner-up season. An injury ended 2024 after just 8 games. That's got a few more weapons around him. He's got a new head coach, play caller. And at this stage of his career, he's got to make the most of it.
It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
They've got first down here from the 36. Another run for Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Gain of 40 yards.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. Got to figure out this third down here. Third and long for him here. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
A 47-yard attempt.
Aubrey puts it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
I'll call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. Sending him on the dive. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Back-to-back carries here. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Third down from the gun. Chased out to his right. He's making a bid for it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that is good for a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he stops. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Come on. Cougar 19.
Running it after the penalty. And that's good for a gain of 5. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop. Offense to the line for 2nd down. This time it's a passing play. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield and he gets the handoff. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Japanese.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
Another carry for him. And he's going to pay off his 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. Back to the well again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Option design here. For a second, we both thought he'd get the 1st, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. Time to begin the 2nd quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They'll start out with 3rd and maybe a couple inches at most. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Ready.
They give it to him again. And he runs it across. Touchdown. These guys finish off their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. And he missed it, so a point left unclaimed, and this stays a field goal game. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Return starts at the 9. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Cowboys and George Pickens set for this next possession. And this truly has been an excellent campaign for him, sitting among the NFL's top 5 in receiving yards. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10. Here's Prescott. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. 35 on the pickup. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
I'm not sure, Kate. I'm not sure. You're not sure. Everyone in the building is not sure how you can lose the biggest eligible receiver on the field. But that's exactly what the defense just did.
The ball is loose. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there.
You know, Kate, there was a memory burns into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning the game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, I guess sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way.
Prescott on first and 10. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Prescott here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
You're not going to see it in the box score at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage. Little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So fourth down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. Aubrey puts it through. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Go! 70 Lions! Ready,
Got it played straight ahead. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 5.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Looking now from the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Touchdown. That gives him a marked distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year. And it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. They'll try this extra point. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score our home team 13. Visitors 6.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back to the 27. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending his Cowboys offense back to the field. They're facing a 13-6 deficit as they take over. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Play action now for Prescott. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. 1st and 10, Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
So it'll be 2nd and 2 when we get back from our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. To throw, Prescott. Catch made by Schoonmaker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Cowboys with their first shot inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. First down, here's Dak. Throwing the out route complete. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie it before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys managed to tie this game. It's 13-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The home teams back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. And he's already scored once this game. Something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. The give now out of the shotgun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And they're whistling for a stop here. That's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. He's going to throw it. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. They're going for this. Trying for the deep ball. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. So after we saw 4th down last snap, now we've got 1st and goal. Dak now from the gun. This one's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. Prescott set to pass. From the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This is 3rd and goal. They're backed up to the 9. he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Aubrey puts it through, and they've taken back the lead.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime anytime you score points right before the final frame. And for the kicker, well, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And you can see that he's likely in store for some serious work today. He's coming into this final game in position to finish as the league's rushing champ. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Sends this to the end zone. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that 1st down, so back to the drawing board they go for 2nd.
Kendall Fuller there on the cover.
Cougar 19.
Looking to throw. He's loaded another one up. A little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender. He knocked it away, and it sets up 3rd down. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. He's going to try another deep one here. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much.
We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The home teams ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. They'll run here on 1st down. Takes away from one. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger literally as this game's going on.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. They'll get a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Handoff now out of the gun. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
That's another 1st down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
brought down just
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
They'll try and punch it in. They charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
No! No! Ready!
They give it to him up the middle. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! These guys take the lead right away in half number 2. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And his guys take a 4-point lead.
Home team 20, visitors 16.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
Here's Williams to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Depth to the air here. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun is Prescott. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Cowboys, 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Dallas.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Yeah, here we go! Right there.
Prescott to throw once more. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go!
To the air on 3rd and long. He's caught. He's got Lamb. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
That's another Cowboys.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yeah!
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
They stay on the ground with Williams. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Prescott now to throw on third down. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle.
34-yard attempt.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The offense getting set to go. Well, we came into this one knowing that these guys were going to run the football, and I don't think anyone is surprised that they've leaned on that again this week, Brock, and the results speak for themselves.
Good numbers when they've run it, including on that last drive, and this is a lead built in part on that rugged running game and effort.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
1 yard gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Pass play now. On the move, headed right. Rolling, and takes a deep shot down the middle.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Let's go.
Third and long, they're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. So they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. And all set now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Viking 18.
Plowing up the middle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Back-to-back carries here. He finds space, middle of the field. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Rolling back, it's the handoff. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Ready. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. 2nd and goal coming up from the 7. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
And they take this in for the score.
Hey, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me good, creative quarterback. One that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys grow their lead to 8.
Our home team 27, visitors 19.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Cowboys offense headed out there. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they've got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Drops it. Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out. And the defense has got it. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Here comes their offense out again. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. They'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
He gets the shot at it on 1st and goal. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him.
Let's go now.
Another carry for him. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
No gain on the play.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys leading by 8. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Ready?
And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. This is biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
After the field goal, they'll boot it away and put their defense back out on the field. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. First call here coming from the shotgun. Prescott here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Here's Prescott. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down.
He'll take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Back to the well again. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Ready.
They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
A gain of 3 yards.
Trying to push this past the marker. And the ground game works for the touchdown. These guys make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Down the middle, it's good. And his guys push their lead to 18.
Home team 37, visitors 19.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Turpin with a return. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Cowboys about set to take over. And they can really do what they want. With the couple of snaps according to them because the outcome already decided. Prescott on 1st and 10. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing again is Dan. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Prescott now on 3rd down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. It's grabbed inside the 30. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
And the Cowboys first.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief, whatever you want to throw into kind of that recipe. But bottom line, you want to be playing your best football when it matters the most, and they did today.